What is going on YouTube? Sebastian here today, and in this video we're going to discuss how I obtain clients for my web development and marketing agency, and how I actually am going to start getting more clients, because for myself I only have a few and I want to start getting more. I have more coming in. I have meetings lined up for the next few weeks, so I want to kind of explain how I'm able to get these meetings going on and how to get these clients to actually sign with me to where they're actually going to start paying me. So without further ado, let's get into it. So for myself, when I am going and potentially looking for clients, here's what we'll probably do. I might title this like 3 or 4 or 5 ways to get clients for your marketing agency. So, you know, that's probably going to be the title. Basically, here's going to be number 1. It's going to sound funny, but looking into personal, or not personal, local flyers like that you see, or magazines and stuff, and looking at the advertisers that are actually paying the magazines, the local magazines, to actually promote their business, because most of the time they are not up to date with marketing and with web development or with their website and with their social media, because they're still using advertising platforms that are outdated. Like literally your conversions are not trackable, you can't look at any data from a little, rectangle ad that's on a physical piece of paper. It's not trackable, and most of the time, everything else with their business is not modern. So one thing that I could urge you guys to do is actually start checking those out and see, okay, this real estate company, they're still advertising on there. Let's go on Google and find their website. And then if it is bad, then you can go ahead and, hey, contact them and say, hey, I'm Sebastian, I would love to develop your website, or at least just have a meeting with you and talk to you about how you're doing with your business, what you need, like what you may want to end up changing, and then, we can talk about maybe marketing and stuff. Just kind of get an understanding of how their business is operating and what they may need help with, because you don't want to try and like pitch them right away. Just ask for a meeting and then move on from there. I mean, there's a lot that goes into the meetings and stuff, but that's going to be one way to actually start finding potential clients. It's very simple. And then number 2 is actually going to be, here's what I do. I'll either type in, so I live in Fresno, so I'll literally go on, and I'm gonna show you guys this. I'll take like a screenshot and put this up. But basically I'll go to Fresno businesses. Oops, I spelled businesses wrong. And then I will go on the Yelp reviews, and I would just basically scroll through and look at what businesses don't have the website. So that's kind of what I could do. I could say Fresno restaurant, enter, and then like go check out what restaurants have a website, what don't, stuff like that. Like, it's very simple to do. And then from there I could go ahead, call them, say, hey, can I speak to the manager, or can I speak to the owner, or whatever. I would love to sit down with you and discuss, a website development, and you can look up like gyms, you can kind of look up anything. So for me, I have a few clients that I haven't reached out to yet, but I see their website looks like someone opened up a Word document and just typed out like stuff, and they're a huge company, but that's literally all their site looks like. So there's a lot of potential out there that I've started to find just from typing in, key terms on Google, like local business, local restaurant, stuff like that, and found out, okay, this website or this company doesn't even have a website, so how can I get into here and make a website and have them pay me and stuff like that. So that's how I generate leads, or clients, I guess. That's gonna be, I think that's the second one. The third one, or the next one, is going to be referrals. So for me, that's what all of my business has been based off of. I've generated $10,000 in a week from referrals, like literally all just referrals. So basically I had one person where I made his website, and that was sort of a referral. Like, I know the person on a personal level, or I know him on a personal level, and so it was kind of easy to get into, like, to be able to call him and talk to him. I never met him, or like I never met him face to face, that for this purpose. Like, I called him, he said he agreed, okay, I'll pay you for a website, and then I'll also pay you for marketing and stuff. And then, I closed that client, and I was still like in my house. I was in like pajamas and stuff, and I had made almost $2,000, and it was only like 9 a.m. and I had already made the money, so that was sweet. And then he referred me to someone else, and then I made like almost $1,000 on that. And then someone else referred me to a company, and that ended up working out. And now the person that I'm working with for a pretty big company, he actually referred me to his friend, and his friend doesn't even have a website at all, so that's why it will be a higher budget website, because I'll have to work on all the text. I won't be able to pull any from his old website and just modernize the look, which is kind of how what happened with this one website that I'm working on. That's a big deal. So that's going to be a pretty awesome project, but that's how I generate leads. I mean, that's 3 ways that I generate leads. I'll get into a few more that I'm going to start doing, but referrals are cool because when you have referral programs and you start incentivizing people, like, okay, since you referred, you know, this person, I'll give you either a discount on your website that I'm building for you, or I'll give you, like, I'll pay you. So I have people who literally now just go out and see, okay, does this person need a website? If they do, they'll shoot over their contact, or they'll contact them and say, hey, you know, can I check out your website? And then if it's outdated and stuff, they'll offer my services and my contact info, and then if I close the deal, then I will pay them a cut. I usually do 10% referral fees, or for referral fee, referral pay, or whatever. So that normally works out. And if I'm working on a $10,000 project or a $20,000 project where it's not like I'm contracting this out, I'm making it, so I get to make all of the money. So if I, you know, do a $20,000 website, I'm making $20,000. This is not revenue. Like, this is not, oh, there's ad costs and there's, you know, 50% profit because I have to buy a product and order fulfillment. Like, this isn't like dropshipping. No, I'm making all of the money, complete profit, pre-tax. So then with that, with the referrals, I would basically just take from whatever I get paid, pay them. So if someone refers me a $20,000 site that I can build, I'll pay them $2,000, like literally like that, no problem, which is sweet because then they make a ton of money and they stay happy and stay referring other businesses to myself. That's like the 3 ways that I would personally, like, that I do. I mean, other ways is you could, I don't know, walk around and look at businesses and call them. I mean, it's kind of all the same stuff. You just want to try and find businesses. I generally just like looking on the internet, looking on personal physical ads that you can see, like on magazines that are local, even commercials. If you see local commercials, check out their sites, and then if they don't have one, give them a call. Or if you have people who know people who own businesses, make contact with them and start maybe trying to get in with their group. Or what I would do is, like, try to charge not so much for one person's website if he knows a lot of people, and if you do a great job, what you can do is you can actually have him end up trying to refer you to other people. So if you do a great job, again, like I said, he can actually say, oh yeah, I think you need a website too, Jeff, if his name's Jeff. I actually use Sebastian, and he made a great website. You can go on my site and check it out. He made it 100% by himself, and he can probably work for you. Here's his contact info. Set up a meeting with him because he's a, you know, smart kid and whatever. Like, this is literally what happens with me, and people think it's super complex to generate leads and generate clients, but it's really not. Like, that's how I grew to where I'm at right now, which is literally nowhere compared to where I can go. I mean, literally my business is based off of pure referrals, so I think it's pretty sweet. But yeah, I think that's kind of it for this video, guys. I mean, I went over the gist of what I do to get clients. It's not too complex to, yeah, I already recapped it. So it's not too complex. I think a lot of people just overcomplicate things and think that things are too far-fetched. Like for me, a few months ago, I didn't know what I was gonna do, like financially in 2019. I didn't want to dropship anymore because it became a little boring for me, and it was like, I don't know, I didn't feel like I was doing the right thing because I wasn't satisfying my customers 1000%. I didn't want to do Amazon FBA because there was a ton of startup costs. I didn't want to do something where I had to spend a ton of money and, you know, take away all of my liquid cash. So I stumbled upon this. This has been the business that I've actually wanted to operate for quite some time, but I don't know, I didn't know how to do it. And then people kind of just started referring people to me, and I was like, all right, yeah, I'll take on their website. And now next thing I know, I own a marketing agency that does pretty well for itself, being that it's just been started like literally a few weeks ago. So I'm super excited for that, but that's gonna wrap up this video. I don't want to go on too long. This is actually the first video I've made in a while. It's not over 10 minutes. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, smash the like button and subscribe if you are new. And if you guys have any other questions, you can drop them in the comments below. Be sure to follow my Instagram because I don't know, I just want you guys to see the sort of personal life I live, because I don't like that I just am a business person on YouTube. So if you guys do want to follow my Instagram, I'll leave a link in the description. So yeah, other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.